Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Alyssa, and I actually had already started filming, and then I just felt like I was rambling. I made a terrible look, and I just took it off, and we're gonna restart. So I am going to put on an eye look, which is hopefully better than the last one, and I'm gonna talk about plans for the summer. So if you want to see and hear that, then please keep watching. Goodness gracious, that was terrible. All right, well, once again, I'm going to go in with this white primer, and we're gonna hopefully have better luck. But yeah, if you see like, all the remnants, that's why. I just used a, what do you call these? Makeup eraser to kind of, remove most of it. Oh, I'm trying to get the lip stain not on my hand, but stay staining my lips for now. Okay. Goodness. I don't know, it doesn't happen that often, but I had too many ideas, too many eyeshadows I wanted to use, and it just, I could have lived with it, but it wasn't worth it. So, I am getting ready for the end of the school year. The kids have less than a month, which, I don't know, it feels like all of a sudden it's going really fast. So, I am doing things at the school to kind of wrap up. I'm doing things at home to kind of have things ready as well. So like I have a doctor's appointment just to check up, but I try to make sure I schedule all these things before summer vacation, just so that, I can actually have the time to enjoy and not be like, oh, no, we have to go, do this super boring thing that's just for me, and I mean, I do feel like it's important for sometimes them to get dragged along for random things. And I mean, they do have to do, like it's like, okay, grocery trips and other types of trips or whatever. And they have to learn to be, bored and stuff. Like that's okay. And, I do want that. But if there's things that I can avoid, like me going to the doctor's office, because I don't even know if they would be allowed to wait in the waiting room like that. And so, and yeah, my husband can like take time. But again, it's like if I can get it during the school year, then I'd rather do that. Otherwise, like I said, it's just a wellness thing. It could wait till the fall if I hadn't been able to get something, but I did manage to get it in right before their school year ends. So for summer plans, so the kids will get out of school, and then pretty soon after, we are going to be traveling to Maryland, and we'll be there for a while. And, we've got our different adventures there. Like we go to the beach with my family, and we, just try to see all the family and friends while we are visiting over there. Everyone we can. We try to do some sights and things. So, there's all that. Then we come back, we have some summer birthdays. We have, the kids will have 1 week where they do in the morning a soccer camp type of thing. So there might be some time for me to film then, but that's near the end of summer. So there is definitely, so if you don't know, I don't film usually when other people are in the house. It's just me doing my thing, and it's a lot easier that way. So I can try to fit in some things, like especially like if I want to film something maybe at night and then do a voiceover at some point, especially like if I know everyone's busy and kind of out of the way, that it's not, I'm not going to feel interrupted or overheard, because I get a little shy about that. Then, maybe I could get in some Project Pan updates, but there's a good chance that that will not happen. And, I will have videos going up. There's going to be, I always have color swatching videos I've been doing since the start of my channel. So this will be the 3rd year. So there will be those. There's Chatty Get Ready With Me's that I have filmed that were not, time sensitive. So, I scheduled them for the summer, and just like other kinds of like, talking videos or things. But yeah, stuff that is more timely, we'll just have to wait and see, how it's going to work out. And it might be that I just do, like I said, I have that 1 week towards the end, so maybe I could kind of do like an ultimate update where I'm updating you on, a lot of the summer updates of things and just kind of do it like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of, that's how it will be. And you'll get the updates when you get them. So it might mean I, miss out on deck of panning or something like that. I don't do one of the month things. So I don't know, maybe I'll even pick extra prompts. Like I'm thinking about for when the next one goes up. Maybe I could do that. I'm going to have one more before the end of the school year that I could film. So maybe I'll just give myself either extra long prompts or more prompts to kind of, then be worth like not updating for a couple months and, kind of do it like that. Maybe I'll kind of plan that way. And then, if I happen to be able to update, then cool. And if not, it's fine. I like this so much better. It's still kind of interesting because we got like this purple, blue, green type of thing, which makes me want to use that one blue shadow I'm trying to pan. Do I want to? Maybe I'll try a little bit. Okay. So if I use it a little bit in the corners here, but like not all the way in the corner. Yes, I think then it kind of brings out a little bit more of that blue that was already kind of there. So it goes with the color story. I'm going to do a little bit of blending there. I'm going to use a purple. Let's see how this goes. It might just muddy, but it's still better than the last look, so I'm not too worked up about it. But yeah, so this summer, like I said, we have Maryland. There's soccer camp for the kids. I will be doing all the regular types of errand things and all, and chores and all. The kids then do more chores in the summer to kind of, make up for the, school year. Like I kind of let them be more, like they still have chores during the school year, but they have to do more in the summer. We actually started that, going a little bit more into that last summer. I kind of taught them how to do some chores that they had not done before, and did they love it? No, but I'm like, I want you to be successful humans when you are an adult and not have to rely on roommates to do everything for you. So, all right, I want to add something else on the lid. I'm just trying to figure out, because like the purple's there, could I make it maybe more purple? I could use the purple I have right in front of me here. I could also go in with my Rogue palette and kind of do a little bit more there, or this shade. I might like that. In my C'est La Vie palette, I have this one shade that is glowy, although do I need a glitter glue for it? Maybe not. Oh, yep, I like that. I wish it was a little bit lighter, so maybe I will wet my finger and then I just kind of dry it off a bit so it's not like, super wet, and then kind of go on. Yeah, that might be a little better. Then you get a little bit more of the lightness. Great. But yeah, this summer I personally then will be working on the art stuff then still for school. Just because even though I did a lot last summer with lessons, we are doing some new lessons for the coming year. Partially because this past year there's a science fair, and then this coming year is a culture fair, so we do lessons that match up, and so I have to swap some lessons around for that. And then just doing some more blending here. I have to make PowerPoints then for some of these, kind of go through materials and stuff and just make sure that the schedule of how the lessons are going to go works out, because, we can't have, winter type of lesson or theme going up in springtime, but then we can't overlap certain lessons with grades because of supplies and, keeping things good for that. Also, maybe trying to change things up for supplies, because we're talking about trying to be able to have multiple classes go at one time a little bit more easily. So, we'll see. Oh, I haven't even done the lower lash line. Oh, that's exciting, because I'm like, what else do I want to do? Because sometimes with the lower lash line, I like to go like a completely different direction. Sometimes, I just kind of continue. I still have this purple eyeshadow over here from before. All right, so lower lash. Okay, I'm gonna go in with pink, at least right around here, but then I might go into a different color. I just want to kind of see how this looks. I do have a ton of sparkle that is under my eyes when I was trying to remove earlier the eyeshadow. Whoops. And I have something dark here also, but it's not a big deal. Let's see, some of it's coming off, but I also haven't powdered yet. That will help. I might kind of do into the orange. I really wanted to do some sort of blue and orange kind of thing. I like this idea of it kind of going like getting a little fiery over there and juxtaposing the warm and cool there. I'm going to bring out the orange a little bit more with a matte. Yep, I like that. And I've been using a lot of Sickly Sweet and Rogue, but right now I'm actually using, I guess I was also using my C'est La Vie palette, but this is also from the C'est La Vie, the orange there, the matte, not the shimmer. I like how that is looking. It's just kind of a little glowy thing, because I don't know, I like to kind of go glowy or smoky, and if I feel like I'm in the middle, then sometimes it seems like it's like, oh, because I've got like, dark areas and stuff, and it makes it more obvious almost. And just to kind of help with the glitter and shimmer and darkness, I'm just going in with a little bit of a light peach matte shade. It's like a pinky peach. So we have that. Now we can do some blush, and let me go ahead and finish this up and report back. I went in and did a bunch more layering of shimmers and all, because I just felt like it wasn't shiny enough, so I added some sparkly toppers on it. And then I realized I lost the purple, so I tried to add some purple back in, and I was, adding more purple. So it does look different from when you last saw me. I did also add liner with eyeshadow. I also did a little bit of a brow bone color, and, otherwise. I haven't done anything with my lips actually, so I just took off the stain. Am I gonna leave it as it is? Actually? Maybe I'll fill in with a liner. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that just to kind of smooth it out. But yeah, so, my summer isn't as busy as some people's. I don't know if we'll do any other travel, because going to Maryland, it's always such a big, like, long trip, and we do a bunch of traveling, like, while we're there. So, and it's also a lot of days off for my husband to then, want to go other places. That would be more. So, not sure at this time. We don't have plans for anything else, but sometimes we do something that we think of or whatever, But anyway, I will do the best I can this summer. I will try to be, back in full form once the school year starts again. But I will be using makeup. I will still be posting things on Instagram. I usually do daily posts, and then, sometimes like I'll kind of take a little break or whatever, kind of live I was gonna say live, well, I mean, obviously I'm living, but I guess kind of like live my life a little bit without posting all the things right away. I might like do like more of a photo dump type of thing. So, you know, there might be some of that. And yeah, otherwise, I hope you will enjoy the content that I have already made for you. And I want to thank you for watching this. Until my next video, I hope you'll be doing well, and I'll see you then. Bye! It's like I did, you know, the one look and then it was not good and I'm babbling and I feel like I'm still babbling and I'm like, I had stuff I wanted to say, that's why I'm filming, but you know, what am I actually trying to say here? I don't know. What is my hair doing? If someone wants to, you know, teach me hair, or just my hair, because I feel like maybe if I had someone else's hair, I'd do better. You know, we'll do that. I don't even know what this looks like in the back. From the front, it looks okay. Goodness.